Hi, I'm Allison,
Hello, I'm Jafeth.
and welcome to the 14th episode of Existing. You can find our podcast on Spotify, iTunes, or YouTube. And where else can they find us, Jafeth?
You can also find us on Instagram at existingpodcast for little teasers of the next episodes or reminders that we've uploaded. And we are currently changing our upload schedule. So we are still uploading one episode every week on Mondays. And then the only change is that for the weeks that we upload 2 episodes, one episode will be on Monday and the other on Wednesday.
Yeah, basically every other week, you'll also get an episode on Wednesday. But
Yeah.
I don't think anyone knows our upload schedule besides us.
Yeah.
Or no one really cares.
It's just for us to keep tabs on ourselves.
All right, so today we're closing off our little mini series about how we were as kids and teenagers. So now we're going to talk about how we were in high school. And this should be pretty
Yes.
fresh in our memories because we're college seniors now. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can remember more about high school.
Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about like the time frame. We were in high school 7 years ago. That was our first year in high school. 2013. So old.
Yeah, that makes me feel very old.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was a different world
A different
in a lot of
age.
senses.
Yeah.
Truly.
A lot happened.
Yeah, so we graduated in 2017.
Yes. Woo woo.
That makes me feel old. Like that 7 years ago?
Yeah, right?
Oh, wow. Oh, Japheth's 21 now, so woo.
Oh yeah. Woohoo.
I should go change the podcast description.
Oh, yeah.
Because for the month in which I was 21 and he was 20, I did change it to two 20-something-year-olds instead of two 20-year-olds, but now I could just say two 21-year-olds.
You could just say 2 young adults. I'm just kidding.
Two young folks.
Wait, speaking of that, like, what's the cutoff between like teenager and young adult? Because I know teen is like 19, but at 20, I feel like 21 is the young adult like age. You know?
I feel like in legal terms, 18 and 19 is also a young adult because they're legal.
That's true. Anyway, that was
Anyways.
just something on my mind.
Okay. So, Japheth, we've alluded to our high school experiences a lot in the past episodes. But
That we
let's say
have.
explicitly, what was it like to go to your high school?
My high school. Oh, the thing is, like, it's different, and I think it's like this for like a lot of people. Like, hindsight is like very different than what it felt like experiencing it. Experiencing it
True.
was like nice. I went to a private school, that was a couple cities away from me, and it was nice because it was like in a really nice area, and like the food was really good. Um, and it's really funny because the stereotypes for the school was that it was like only snooty, very uptight rich kids
Snooty?
go to this school. I don't know what the word is, but one of those very uptight rich kids
Rich,
go to this school.
basically.
Yeah, wealthy. I mean, there were some people that fit that description. Definitely, I would say. But like my friends weren't very rude, but yeah, the
Y'all were
school was
different.
nice. Yeah, we were different. But the school was nice. All the teachers were really fun. Not all of them. Most of the teachers were really fun. Um, I I enjoyed being there, existing on the property. On the campus.
On the campus.
Yeah.
Um,
What about you?
so I went to a public school, like a lot of kids, but it was like a newer public school. Also, our mascot was the Wildcats,
Oh
so
my God.
hey, it was like we were going to High School Musical or in High School Musical, but not really. It was very stressful. In hindsight, like at the time being in high school, you didn't really have any point of comparison, for how your experience was supposed to be academically. But I have to say, college for me is a lot easier than high school. I don't know why, but it's just been a lot easier. Even though in high school they're like, it's gonna be so hard. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's because we don't have like 6 or 7 classes every day and you have to do all the homework, that night, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, AP classes were the norm at my school, so like people were encouraged to take as many as they could, so that it was a very academically competitive school.
Yeah.
And I did not rise to the top. I was like, average.
I don't know if I believe that, but
no.
No,
okay, let me show you my transcript.
No, my school was also really academically like competitive as well, because it is a college prep school, and it prides itself that it's like, oh, like our kids.
Oh, it's a college prep school.
Yeah, and it's like,
interesting.
Oh, like our students get into like all these really fancy schools and stuff. And so it was definitely really intimidating, but there was a point, I think it was my sophomore year being there, where I was like, man, I hate school. Or like, I don't hate school, but I just hate how competitive it is. And then like, I also had an epiphany during high school about like my class disparities.
Oh my God.
Yes, we are 6 minutes deep down, recording.
I know deep down, I think I knew you were gonna say that, but I didn't. I just wanted to give you a chance, a little bit of wiggle room to believe that you were gonna say something other than that.
No.
You're so predictable.
But yeah, so then I like thought of that, and I was like, oh. And then it was this weird feeling guilty of like having this education when other people didn't, but it was academically rigorous, and I definitely did not rise to the top. I took, I think, 2 APs, one of them being AP Psych.
Hey, we both go to the same school now.
One of them being AP Psych, which was like a fun, easy, one of the easier AP classes. What else did I take? Oh, AP Spanish, but that's because I like already know Spanish.
Oh my God. Yeah, I took AP Psych and AP Spanish. I took AP Bio. I took AP Literature, AP Lit, AP World History. I took a lot of honors classes too.
I'm so happy I didn't take AP Bio because, as I've mentioned, I think like literally in every episode, I went into college as a bio major. So, and then I found out that I didn't get into AP Bio as per my last story in the last episode or last 2
that
episodes.
That was so funny.
Where I literally made up a formula.
That was so funny. Y'all go listen to that episode.
But I didn't get into AP Bio, and I was like, dang, I'm gonna like be a little behind other students in bio. But at our school, you can't use AP Bio towards your major, so like, I guess I sort of won. Yeah, I guess I sort of won, but I ended up switching out, so it never really affected me. But all AP Bio students were like in high school, they were also stressed, and I was like,
yeah,
I can't relate.
When I took AP Bio, the teacher I had, she was a smart lady, but I don't think she was that good of a teacher because she would just kind of give us these packets, and like that was how we learned. It felt very self-taught. And I pay attention during class, so that was probably the reason why I struggled in that class. But I did well in the end. But that class made me not like biology anymore.
Speaking of teachers, were there any teachers that like made either positively or negatively made an impact on like your way of being?
Well, negatively. Let's not focus on the negatives. Let's focus on the positives. One teacher, because I had him for multiple classes, a math teacher, and I've mentioned this before. I hate math. I'm not that good at math. But he was a really cool teacher, and he made calculus and pre-calc trigonometry a little more palatable. Mr. O'Hare, if you hear this, you were like the best teacher I've had in high school, even though my grades might have not reflected that. He left. He recognized my sister. Like, he knew her in when she was in high school, even though she never had him. But I was like, oh my God. Hey. Yeah, we had the same birthday too.
You and,
so like when it was
your teacher?
I'm the teacher, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. Yeah. He was a really good teacher. How about you?
Me?
Do you have any favorite teachers?
I had one teacher that I feel like I owe him
Yeah.
some kind of something because he kind of got me into history, which eventually got me into wanting to study like politics.
Wow.
Yeah, because my first it was what was it? It was world history, I think. But as you may know, what you learn in world history is usually just like European history plus like some Japan. But I don't know. In the beginning, he was really funny. His name's Mr. Schumacher, or Mr. Shoe for short.
Wait, like in Glee.
Schuster?
Oh, is I
Anyway, back to me. So, no, but what really caught my attention was his, in the beginning of the class, he made this weird, or not like a weird story, but he connected like something in the past. I don't know what it was. I think it was like the French Revolution, either the French Revolution or the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, one of those two, to the
okay.
election of Obama.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, "Ah, he's
Oh.
crazy." And then he said it and I was like, "Wait, he might have a point." So then that just like I don't know. He was really interesting. He was really funny. And then I was like, history is good. Mucho good." And so then I like gained an interest in history.
Wow. That's it.
Yeah.
That's your whole origin story.
Yeah, that's basically it. There was another teacher, but
Basically.
I never had her. But I really wanted to have her. She was a Spanish teacher.
Oh,
Yeah, and
high
she
school
was
Spanish teachers. Something else.
yeah, she was like from Mexico. So I felt she
Hmm.
was the only like Mexican teacher at the school cuz there were four teachers, three of them, one of them was like white and she studied Spanish. I don't think she had any like Hispanic origins. The other
Hmm.
one studied in Spain, I think. The other one like
España.
yeah, the other one was also from Spain, I think, and then the other one
Hmm.
was from Ecuador. He was really cool. But one of them was the new teacher. She was from Mexico, and like her and I just bonded, and I was like, oh my gosh,
Oh
hey
my
twin.
god.
But yeah,
Wow.
she was really funny, Miss Brophy, Senora Brophy. Hi.
I hope they hear this.
Me too.
Um, Jafeth. Okay, now let's talk about something a little bit spicier. Did you go to school dances? That's not that spicy. Did you go to school
Yeah.
dances with a date? That's
Did I?
spicier. Oh,
Well,
he just
no, I
gave me a
didn't.
look. He glared at me.
Well, no, I didn't go with a date. Did I go to school dances? I'm trying to think, because I honestly don't remember.
Wait, I feel like you would have remembered if you did go.
I know I went to prom.
Okay.
That's the only one I actually remember, though.
Wow.
I never went to any homecoming dances. But I went to like
Were
the
they not a
homecoming
thing?
events.
Oh, okay.
Because they had the dance and then they had like the game and like they brought food trucks and stuff. Um,
You're like, I'm just here for the food trucks.
yeah, kind of. But but yeah, I don't think I actually ever. I don't remember. That part's a little
Dang.
fuzzy.
I would have taken you. No, I wouldn't. I
I
don't
don't
think
think
we
we
would
would
have
have
been
been
friends.
friends.
I don't think we would have been friends.
Wait,
I
Allison
think
texted
that.
me something some time ago, and that solidified my idea of us not being friends in high school. I don't
Wait,
remember
what
what it
was
was.
it? Wait, I want to go find it because it was really recent, and you're like,
Wait, it was about something about memes, and you wrote an essay about.
oh, my like senior English, I guess, thesis project was about the connection between like young people's like reaction to the 2016 election, memes, and depression. Because I knew Javette was like, meme is such a weird word. It's supposed to be a shortened version for like cultural gene. And he's like, why do you know that?
I was like, oh my god,
He's
really?
staring
And
at
then she
me.
told me, and then she was like, oh yeah, I did a paper on memes, and I was like, ugh,
And a presentation.
ugh.
That presentation, in the middle of it, I dropped all of my index cards and fear washed over me. And then I just blacked out, and all of a sudden it was done, and I got an A. I don't know what happened.
Your teacher probably felt bad for you.
No, I was like, I think I rehearsed it a lot in my head, so I had most of it or enough of it down, you know? But I remember dropping it and trying to pick it back up, and I was like, in the middle of like picking up like three of them, I was like, oh, forget it. And I just kept going. I literally said like, oh, whatever.
But what about you? What's the school dances, school events?
School events. I did not like going to school rallies because for a while they would just make the entire school day short. And then in that last hour that normally would have been for class, we were supposed to go to the rally. But I was like, forget this. I'm walking home. Because I live like across the street from the school. I was like, I'm going to just go home. And my friends were like, no, that's not in school spirit. And I was like, I don't care about school spirit at all. Never did. Never will. Yeah.
That makes
I
me
didn't
sad.
like school rallies.
I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
whatever. Anyway,
I really like
I
school
did go to school
rallies.
dances. Ew.
They were so fun. Wait, what school dances did you have? Were they just like homecoming and winter formal and prom?
We used to have winter formal, but no one was going to it, so they stopped having it, and then they just moved the funding to the other school dances. So our school events were pretty nice, to be honest. We had prom at San Francisco City Hall and I didn't go to that one. That's but they hold it at places like that, like City Hall and the California Academy of Sciences.
Is it nice? I don't know what you're talking about. So.
But it was oh yeah, I forgot. You don't live around here. It's nice. They're nice.
Yeah.
But
wow.
Yeah, it was. School dances were fun. The music was always like weird, but they were fun. I wore a suit one time, and I think I was pretty cool for that.
Oh my gosh, she's breaking gender barriers.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? Dates? I went to one homecoming with a date.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was weird. It was more fun not going with a date.
Yeah.
Just going with friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I would be like, not that I would have gotten a date in the first place, but like I feel like if I did go,
I told you I would have taken you,
and I would have said no.
Fuck
But
you.
but if I would have gone with the date, it would have been so awkward just because it's like I feel like the dances are like with your friends, or you'd have more fun like with your friends, and like if you have like a date, then you have to be like tending to them as well. So it's like inviting your friends and your family to the same party. Like you feel awkward because you're like, I don't know who to spend time with.
Like bringing your sibling to like a friend's party or something.
Yeah, Yeah, but I feel like it'd be those vibes.
I feel like if you're already dating them, like if they're already your boyfriend or girlfriend, it's not that weird because maybe you have the same friends. But if it's just a date for that dance, it's a little weird. Yeah. And usually the slow dance time is a time for you to go for a bathroom break or a water break. But then if you had a date, you'd probably have to keep dancing.
You're peeing on the dance floor, basically.
Oh my god.
And then everyone slips, and then...
No wonder why the floor was so wet. No.
But yeah. Oh, speaking of music in 2013 to 2015, 16 was something. 17. What music came out in 2017?
Drake.
Interesting.
I don't know. I remember that, second semester senior year, I listened to Kendrick Lamar's Damn, that whole album a lot, Big Sean's new album a lot, and then like Earth, Wind and Fire. Like it was in like Marvin Gaye. Like it was a very weird collection of music I listened to.
All of those sound vaguely familiar, but I have no clue what they are.
Like wow, okay, I'm not gonna it's gonna take too long to explain.
Sing for us.
Okay,
Wait, I know Kendrick Lamar, that was the Be Humble, like
it was that
song.
album.
I know that song just because
album,
it's like...
it had like a story.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I was really into it, because I was like, oh, wow, it all flows. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, what did I listen to?
Oh my god, 2017 was the time of DJ Khaled, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I don't
really remember, like I know this is gonna sound weird, but I don't really remember like all the big artists, like when they came out with their music. I just know Anaconda came out sometime in high school.
Oh yes.
And that like broke me in a positive way.
Me too. I loved that song. So
yeah, I was like, finally the representation we need. What representation? I have no clue, but Nicki Minaj was there, so.
Did you wait? No, you didn't listen to Lorde, right? Because that was kind of the time when she was really popular.
I honestly didn't know Lorde was popular. I just thought she was popular from Royals, and that was it.
But you went to a school with white kids. How is Lord not popular?
Well, I didn't say I was friends with them.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
You know what was really big? I don't know if this was. I feel like this would have happened at your school, seeing us at like, seeing some photos of you in high school. I feel like
What have you seen of me in high school?
you in like a banana costume.
Oh.
But
I did that
I'm
twice.
Like, that's not something you should brag about.
No, I did it once. Halloween.
Now she's taking it back. Okay.
No, I did it again for a school project, but it wasn't like during school. Okay, never mind.
Oh, there was a weird like time where I don't remember what year this was. I think this was like our sophomore year. These guys were just like obsessed with the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse ending theme song, but like the remix.
What?
Where it was like the hot dog, hot diggity dog song.
There was a remix?
Yeah.
I know there was a Little
like,
Einstein's remix.
Oh, that one too. That
ate
one
that
was
up.
That one was not like they played the other one more, but yeah, that one was also there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse remix, but like they played it every single
Mm-hmm.
day during lunch because students could play music throughout the school during lunch for our lunch times.
Really?
Yeah, so then like people could just go up and like play music. Obviously it can't be too explicit, but like they would play that song like on repeat sometimes.
Because it was Mickey Mouse.
And so I was like, what is going on?
That's funny. Lately, I've been looking at like older songs that I used to listen to in high school just to, you know, like, oh, hey, remember I used to like this song, and then I'd listen to it. But Sweater Weather by
The Neighborhood?
the XX or The Neighborhood.
The
Neighborhood.
XX?
Who's the XX?
Luna.
Who's that? Yes, but no. Anyways, oh yeah, by The Neighborhood. That song has aged like fine wine.
It's so good. Like
song.
it's so funny because I hate that I associate it with like Tumblr, like
I was one
Twilight
of those
aesthetic.
kids.
Like I don't know why Twilight, but I associate it with like Twilight.
Not
and
Twilight,
stuff.
okay. Yeah, uh-huh.
But it's such a good song. Like I
It's so
remember like on the bus ride to school, like there was days where I would put it and I'd just be like, oh, this song is so
Yeah,
good.
it's so good. The first like drum beat or whatever, if I hear it, I can still recognize it because sometimes I'll be like out with my friends or pre-COVID and I would hear it even now more recently and I was like, oh my god, Sweater Weather, and they're like, how the hell do you know? That song is
It's just
so
so
good.
it makes an imprint in your head.
But I did like that, you know, that Doc Martens
Say No More.
Tumblr kid. The 1975.
Oh my gosh, no.
I did
honestly
like-
didn't even know they were that big, but there was like they were big for a moment. The
Yeah,
1975.
they were.
I was like,
And they kind of fell off.
oh, yeah, they did. I listened to a lot of pop girls.
Yeah, I heard.
Or
From
not
you.
a lot, but like I did listen to a few. But I also
Like Ariana
listened
Grande.
well,
Or no.
kind of, yeah, but I listened to like Marina and the Diamonds a lot in high
Yeah,
school.
okay,
Like that kind of
uh-huh.
music.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I also during high school was like the time where I mostly fluctuated between like Spanish songs and like pop, English pop. So I listened to a lot of Spanish music in high school. And then what else? That was it. I did not much
That was
diversity in my music taste. My brain was not open to K-pop at the time because I remember listening to a
Same.
K-pop song in like
Oh, really?
2012 or 13 or something, yeah. But I was like, it was because I heard that. It was I remember what song it was. It was
What was it?
Girls' Generation
Is it Girls' Generation?
No.
Oh.
No. I think is it called Run Devil Run?
Oh, the run.
Yeah,
that one?
I heard that song because I knew Kesha's song because originally it was
Oh.
Kesha's song. And
Really?
yeah, and I guess they bought the rights to that song or something. And when I heard it, I was like, why are they copying Kesha? And then I found out that
Why
the
are they
company,
copying-
yeah, and I heard it, and I think I didn't like it just because I really liked Kesha for a hot moment. So when I heard it, I was like, who are these girlies thinking they could outshine Miss Kesha? Miss Key $sign hot. And then I was like, okay, I let it. I mean, I didn't actually care that much,
That
but I
was
was like,
it.
oh, this
You're like, no
like
thoughts.
Kesha's is just better.
Mm. Wait, which Kesha song is it?
Run Devil Run.
Oh, they're both called Run Devil Run?
I think. Let me see.
That's kind of crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't listen to any K-pop. I like knew people
Yeah,
who listened to it, but I never got into it, and I didn't like the second generation music
sound.
at the time. So yeah, so I didn't really get into it.
Yeah.
I did like a lot of old music, like
Oh my god, she's different.
Diana Ross and the Supremes, Marvin Gaye, like all like those type of music.
I see. Moving away from the music, what about some of that high school drama?
I don't.
Did you have drama? I feel like you wouldn't, because you seem very like, don't talk to me.
There was only, yeah, you're right. I didn't really have drama. There was only like maybe there was one thing in which, so I'll leave it in general terms. So what happened was over the course of high school, our friend group expanded to like 10 or 11 people. And that's a lot. You can't hang out with 11 people together all the time, like in terms of coordinating schedules, whatever. So communication wasn't that great. It sounds like a relationship, like a marriage or something. But yeah, like people, some people were closer to others and whatnot. But yeah, so at one point the group split up because of lack of communication, lack of coordination. And then the group split up. I'll leave it at that. But I've never got when we had to discuss what was happening, like, talk about it, that was the only time I was really ever mad at someone, like in an argument. Like I was so mad, my voice, like I didn't yell. Because I know I can be loud, but I was like to the point where I was like, this doesn't make, like I've never felt that angry. Like it was like,
Allison scared herself.
Like I was like, oh, I'm like this mad. To the point where I was like, oh. But
Okay.
in hindsight, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I think it was just a big deal because we were friends for a really long time. And so it was just kind of weird. Because this happened during, like, senior year. Like, at the beginning. So it was like, oh, we could have made it to the end altogether. But no.
Yeah.
But no, like, little petty, like, you stole my boyfriend. None of that. Because my close friends, no one dated anyone as far as I know.
Okay.
Like there was none of that, the typical high school drama. Never was a part of it. I saw it happen, and I was like, oh wow, you're all dumb if you would all just talk to each other. But I was never a part of it. My friends weren't, thank God. Yeah, so that I'm very thankful for. How about you? I feel like you could get into drama, but it's because someone would like take offense to what you said or something.
It's so funny because I really don't like getting involved in drama. I hate it. It's just draining because I'm like, I really don't care. Yeah. So I'm a very like, there was one instance which was like the biggest like drama that went on in high school for me, and it was like between my friend group. But I was never really one person, like I didn't have like one friend group. Like I was just like, I'll hang out with these people today. Yeah, you talked
about this,
Yeah. But between this one friend group that I like hung out more than like with others. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like I hang out with all these people. Like there's one group that I hung out with, and then there's like I talk to other people.
You're like, I have side bitches. I have 2 phones for the different friend groups. Too many bitches.
No, but like something went on with that. Like there was just drama between like, it was like one person was being kind of singled out. And then, like, I was just kind of there because I didn't really want to get into the middle of it. But then, like this sounds like a TV show, but like someone in that friend group like told the other person that all of us were like talking bad about them when it was actually like her and like the other people. So then like I was thrown under the bus, and like so were like 2 other people, and then I was still friends with that person because I was like, oh, I still want to like be friends with them. Saying that now, like I know it sounds very dumb because I should have like told them like, hey, People
Okay,
are
to be
talking
fair,
about you,
we were
but
in high school. We didn't know about healthy communication.
being in the
I think
situation is
now
different than just
we're
like
a lot
talking about it
better.
because it's hard to like come out and say it. But basically, yeah, that happened. I'm not, and it's really funny because hey, I'm like thinking, like I have a lot of good college drama stories. I'm like, maybe we should make a
College
college
drama? I know. I've
episode.
like, I was like, no, I've seen you go through college drama stuff.
Yeah, and guys, it's the stupidest thing ever. Like, it's college drama. Like, I remember being going through that college drama and being like, we're all in college. We're all adults. Like, even though I know, like,
Thank
technically, like, we're younger, but
God.
like, I'm like, we're all adults. Why is everyone making such a big deal out of it?
I don't know what you're referring to.
A lot of things.
Okay, a lot of
But
things. Okay.
but I told one of my close, or one of the only people from high school that I still only talk to like two or three people from high school. I told one of them during college about like the college drama, and he was like,
Hmm.
"You just always like you never start drama, and you never want to get involved, but somehow you're always in the middle of it." And that's so like true because like in high school I got caught in the middle of it. In college, like somehow I was caught in the middle of it, and I just like stay quiet. I try to mind my business, but
Yeah, I noticed that
I
because
don't
I feel
know.
like Japheth isn't very confrontational. So I feel like maybe that's why you can get caught up in it. But you don't ever.
But
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like I am confrontational.
It depends because sometimes you aren't, but sometimes I'm like, just say something.
Yeah, I don't know. College has had way more drama for me than high school, which is really annoying because it's like I thought college was just gonna be like, oh, I'll find my group of friends. We'll either stay friends or we will not stay friends. But since we're all older, then we'll like silently disband, or not be like just like not be
Silently.
friends anymore. Because
Oh.
I'm not really someone who like will chase after a friendship, you know?
Oh no. Okay, I only did it once technically with like, the people we hang out with now because
Oh, okay.
four of them were friends together because they kind of knew each other before. And I was like, I want to
Mm-hmm.
hang out with them. So their door would be open and I would just go and sit on their
Just
bed.
be like, hi, I'm
I'd be like,
here.
hey guys. And then I dragged Jackie with me and I was like, hey guys. That's basically how it happened. Yeah. But college drama, very interesting. I feel like I haven't had any college drama. The
That's so
most stressful
lucky.
part about college is like problems with admin, not filling
Oh,
out or turning in your paperwork on time or
yeah, yeah,
them not processing your paperwork in a timely fashion. That's that is stressful. But I feel like for
yeah.
me and my roommates from the beginning, from the get-go, even with Jackie, we were like if we have a problem, we need to just say it. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
personal. We're just living together. Like
Mm-hmm.
let's be adults about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, must be nice.
We would tell each other like, "Oh, I didn't like," or "Could you not do this?" or like, something like that,
Yeah,
and we just say it, and they're like,
yeah.
"Okay."
Yeah, I never had an issue with my roommate in freshman year. He was an exchange student. He was from Korea. So he like was funny. Like he would just be in the room like almost all the time.
Mm.
And then he would practice his speeches for for public speaking to me. He'd be like, "Oh, hey, can you
Hmm.
listen to my speech?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I just sit there like listening to him.
You're a good roommate. You're a good roommate.
He was funny. He
Okay,
always
but
shared his
wait,
food.
we strayed off to college.
Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, back to
We
high
got off
school.
topic. Back to high school. Since we talked about college, the college
Yes.
application process.
Yes.
How was
Let's
that for
talk about
you?
that.
It was hell for me.
Honestly, it was fine for me. Like, it didn't make that big of an impact on me where I'm like, I never want to do it again. I mean, I don't want to do it again.
Mm.
But,
I'm
like,
gonna have to do it again.
haha,
Law school, baby. Silence.
could never be me.
My mom
But,
was asking, because you know how Jackie wants to go to law school? So my
yeah,
mom was
yeah.
asking, oh, does Japheth want to go to law school? And I laughed because I was like, I know that you would laugh.
What'd you say?
She was like, oh, why not? And I was like, he just doesn't want to. And I was like, he just doesn't. And she was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Maybe later. It's too much money for something I'm not really sure about if I want to do it,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, college application process. My school was super duper small, so if I ever had a question, like my college counselor, I could make a meeting with them or just walk in to see them, and they always had like time to meet. So thankfully, like, it wasn't that hard. The only difficult thing was like I didn't want them to read my college essays.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just like, because universities, you're expected to kind of talk about like your life and like exploit your trauma, hoping to get into the school. And it's just like, at that time, I wasn't like super duper comfortable talking about it. And I was like my college counselor was super cool. And he was like, he's great. But I didn't really talk to him that much. And I was like, So I think I got it read like once. My college essay. and then I just never went back.
You're funny. Our college counselors weren't even, or our counselors just helped us fix our schedules. They didn't help us with the application process. Like, they didn't read over our essays.
Oh, really?
Or anything. And I had a pretty big school, so I feel like that's probably why.
Wait, how many students went to your school?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure my graduating class was 600 kids or 7. Like, it was a lot. It was big.
Oh, that's there was 500 kids in our whole school.
And we were the smallest class. Like, the freshman class when we were seniors was, I think, 900 something.
Yeah, I think we were the smallest class when we graduated too. The biggest was like 700 though, or 800. I don't remember.
Wow.
College application process was like okay though. It wasn't that bad for me. Like, it wasn't that memorable to me where I'm like, I'm traumatized by it.
I guess it was just like, for our school, like I said, it was very academically competitive. So as soon as, even sophomore year, all kids cared about was their college apps. Like, kids would make up BS clubs just to put it on their college apps.
Ugh, they're big brains.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it was like that. Like, people were doing everything for their college apps. Like, I don't think a lot of kids cared about their extracurriculars. They just cared about putting it on their application.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And also now, like, after writing those college essays, it's so messed up that they kind of encourage kids to exploit their trauma like that to try to get into college, even if maybe they're still going through that trauma. Yeah. Or some kids, like, maybe they'll, like, make up some traumatic story just because they know that
I heard
that
about that, like, with someone that, like, not I know, but someone I know who knows that person. Like, they made up a story about, like, I won't say what, because I don't think it's appropriate to say. Yeah, but, like, they just made up a really, like, it was crazy. Like, you shouldn't make that kind of story up type of thing. Yeah, it was really bad.
Because no one's going to fact check that.
But they eventually got into the school. Either it was for a school or for a scholarship. But they received it. And then once the family found out what they wrote about, like, the family was really mad. Because, like, they lied. And
it involved the family?
The person didn't care. Yeah, it involved the family.
Okay. Oh my god. That's bad. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. But, like, no, but, like, that's bad. But it's bad that, like, people feel the need to make up stuff to get an opportunity at, like, you know, going to college or having money to go to college. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't get why that's the focus of a lot of college essay prompts. You know?
Like, I get it to a point.
Like, I sort of get it. Like, it explains your character, but
yeah,
it's gone to the point where you're encouraging people to, like, exploit their traumas. Like, that's not good.
Anyway,
And on that happy and light note, we're gonna end this episode.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! You can find our podcast on Spotify, iTunes, or YouTube. We're gonna be coming out with more episodes more often, which basically just means every other Wednesday. Yeah. Every other Wednesday, we're also posting a second episode. So look out for that. Jafeth?
And again, our Instagram is @existingpodcast if you'd like to follow.
Oh, song recommendations. We'll do that quickly. Yes, I shall recommend From Us 9, Feel Good. Very good. It makes me feel good. That song's so good. It's so catchy. So there we go. Jafeth?
My song recommendation is Where Would I Be by Gwen Stefani. That song is just really good, you know? Good vibes. Makes me feel funky. But yeah, so I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Yes.